Hello and welcome to John's Author Diary for the weekend in March the 29th, 2020. Well, that escalated pretty quick, didn't it? Wow. So I think when I spoke to you last week, my family and I had self-isolated, and now the whole of the country is in lockdown. So what this means is we've basically been told that we're not allowed to leave our house unless it's for something essential, and that's included one session of exercise a day. So I have taken advantage of that one allotted exercise. So every day I've been going out with either me and my son, going out doing Pokemon hunting, having a walk for a couple of kilometres, or taking my guide dog for a free run in the park. Because what I need to do is keep my guide dog working, which is really difficult, but this means following routes that he's used to and keeping him engaged with working so he doesn't fall out of the habit of being an attentive guide dog. So my son doesn't really know that there's a full lockdown going on. I haven't told him. I don't want to scare him. He knows that we are self-isolating, and to be fair to him, he's been really good. He got a little bit upset the other day when he realised that he wouldn't be seeing his friends from school for a while. He's been exchanging letters with his best friend who lives around the corner, but they've not been playing. We've done video calls and things like that, so it's been challenging, but there's a lot of this stuff that's outside our control, so we're looking at the things we can control, the things that we can make a difference with, and focus on that. So my wife and I have got into a routine of homeschooling my son, so she's taking the morning shift, I'm taking the afternoons. This week I've introduced my son to Horrible Histories, and we watched the film Rotten Romans. We've also built a fort and a pirate ship out of cardboard, and I've been helping him to plan a story where a sea monster is stealing chicken nuggets. So that's been fun and exciting. So one thing that was really good that happened on Thursday was at 8 o'clock there was a round of applause. People standing outside the houses, clapping, the doctors, the nurses. There were fireworks going off. It was a really cool moment in the community. Our next door neighbour is a nurse. You know, if you are working in a medical field and know that times right now are trying, but we thank you, we really do. So in terms of work, I'm squeezing in my writing times between 9 and 12. So this has meant that I've been able to get a first draft done of the Ravenglass Chronicles book 15. So this is a book called The Devil. I'm now about 7,000 words into the second draft. And I'm looking at the manuscript and I'm thinking, actually, this should be counted as a third draft because it looks like a second draft. It feels like a second draft. I know it's a change in my usual process, but I want to get this out to the world. I want to start working on the next book. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to treat this as a third draft, get it proofread, get it line edited, and then get it out there as soon as I can. And then I think I'm going to use the same process on book 16, which is called The Tower. So in terms of reading, I've not got into any reading over the past few weeks. Now, this isn't like me at all. I've usually got 2 or 3 books on the go at once, but all I'm managing to listen to at the moment is podcasts. So I've listened to a lot of podcasts that aren't to do with news and coronavirus and all that stuff. I am listening to quite a bit of stuff. But my main thing that I've been going through is a podcast called Earth Ancients. Now, this is interviews with, I would say, a mixture of historians, archaeologists, and pseudo-historians. I would call them alternative historians, whatever you want to say. So there seems to be some people on there who do solid research, and then others who are a bit out there in terms of theories about ancient aliens and telekinetic powers and things like that. So it's interesting to me. It doesn't matter whether this stuff is true or false. The way I see it is this stuff is story fuel. This gives me ideas, sparks my imagination, and that is what it's about for me. So next week I want to get the final draft of The Devil complete, and then I need to start work on outlining my next one. Again, this is going to be a different process. What I usually do is go out, sit in a hotel bar for a few hours, scribble down notes, brainstorm ideas. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to have the same method for planning. So I'm going to have to work out how I'm going to plan this next book. So take care of yourself, your friends, your family. Check on your neighbour. Make sure everyone's got what they need. And just stay safe. Don't take any unnecessary risks. People are dying from this. And if we all chip in together, we can end it. So until next time, cheerio.